In this video, we're going to check out the pros and cons of the Zenler program to see if it's worth it in 2025. Let's dive in. So here we are at the dashboard of Zenler. So let's start off with what I think are the pros of this program. Number one, in this section right here, we have courses. And as you can see, I've built out some courses here for my fitness program. One of the biggest pros is that you can have unlimited courses in this program. So you can create as many as you want. And many of the other programs, they have limitations. And if you wanted more courses, then you got to pay more money. The other thing is you can also have unlimited students. And again, on some other platforms, that is capped at a certain amount. And if you get more, then you got to pay more again. Now, another really cool thing that I like about Zenler is that you have the live options in which you can have live classes, webinars, interactive webinars, and even live streams, which can help you a lot if you're one of those creators that does live streams or live webinars or live classes, as opposed to many other platforms where if you wanted to have a live class, you would have to buy an additional subscription with Zoom. So I find this very useful. So the next thing I like to talk about is the price comparison. So compared to many other platforms, Zenler is still quite cheap. For the amount of features you get and the quality you get, it is inexpensive. In comparison, at the moment of this filming, which is March of 2025, the basic Kajabi program cost $119, and the basic program at Zenler cost $54. So that's a major difference. And for example, with the Kajabi program, you do not get live classes that Zenler does offer. But of course, in the end, it always depends on what features do you really need, right? If you don't need live classes and Kajabi offers everything you have, and you've already built it out in there, then by all means stay. It's a great program. The next nice feature in New Zenler is the communities feature. As a matter of fact, they've just upgraded the communities to be much better. And they continue to update it to be even more powerful. So as you can see here, it looks very similar to a Facebook community. In the past, when Zenler didn't upgrade the communities yet, the features and the usability of it was quite limited. So most people would still use Facebook communities as opposed to driving people to your site and not outside of your site. So now with the new update, it is really powerful and can fully replace a Facebook community. So the next great feature or pro is the marketing funnels. As of now, March 2025, you can have 100 funnels with the basic program in Zenler, which for most of us will be more than sufficient. And so that is another program of the Zenler program. So two other pros that I really like about Zenler is that the team of Zenler is always busy, not just to improve their program, but to help their clients to be better at course creation, marketing, and all the other important things, right? So they do a lot of education for us to help us to grow, right? And I think that's really important because I think if we look at it honestly, most of us have no idea what we're doing when we first get into it, right? We might be good at our art, whether that be fitness or martial arts, or you're a nutritionist or whatever you're doing, right? You're good at that, but are you good at creating content? Are you good at marketing? Are you good at putting together a course? And I think if we look at it honestly, most of us are not, right? So I think that's a really important thing to have. And the second thing is, in my experience, the customer service has been great. I never had a time where I wasn't helped in a reasonable time. So now let's go to what I think are some of the cons. I think the first con is their site builder is, I think, in need of an update. Now, I know the team at Zenler is working on that, so I know it's changing and I know that they are aware of it. So I know technology is changing. For example, AI. Most companies need to now integrate AI into their platform builders and into their sites. And New Zenler is working on that. But it is a bit of a con at this moment, but it's not like a major issue. You can still easily build a site that looks great on Zenler. The second thing is Zenler doesn't offer a whole lot of templates. If you're not very good at creating a site on your own and being creative, then that might be an obstacle. However, they did offer some pre-made templates that you can copy the code and just enter it, and it's done, and you can just change the looks and the colors the way you want to. But it's not like a wide selection. So that, I think, could be made better for Zenler. But for me, it is not a major obstacle. Now, the last con that I have experienced, but not so much in the recent year, but maybe in the earlier years. So I've been with Zenler for about 5 years. And in the earlier years, there would be sometimes a little bit of a glitch. The only thing I still see occasionally now is when I build my site, that I would look at the mobile view on my PC and everything looks great. And then when I actually go to my mobile phone, it has, like, let's say it says marketing funnels, and then the S is suddenly on its own line, separated from the rest of the words. But on my display on the PC, it doesn't show that way. But usually it can be handled. Like, if you can't handle it yourself, you contact support and they will handle it for you. So all in all, I think Zenler is a very viable program in 2025 and becoming more and more viable as they add more and more powerful features to the program. And in my opinion, most of the current cons are not major. So it is very easy to just work around them and work with those minor cons. However, of course, trying to be and giving you an objective view of the Zenler program, I have to mention the pros and the cons. But in my opinion, the pros far outweigh the cons. So I want to be very honest with you. I am affiliated with Zenler, but I always try to give my objective opinion about the platforms and tools I review on my channel. Now, if you're interested in trying the Zenler program, I will leave a link in the description and I will pin it in the comments section. Now, in the comments below, please let me know what feature of Zenler or what other platform or tools you'd like me to review on my channel. See you in the next video.